What's up, big boy? What's up, big boy? What's happening, YouTube? I know it's been a minute. But we got a lot going on. Big, big old boy. Big old boy. Summer full of energy. He went hunting yesterday. He went hog hunting, and he's full of energy right now. Right now. Good boy. Boy. Summer chill. Pink swishers. What's happening? Everybody good. We're gonna move. Puppies. Gray is gone. Pink swishers. Gray is in Florida now. So this is the pack going forward for a while. Uh, Major, Hubble, Soma, and Moon. Gray is in Florida now. But everybody good. Soma and Gray went hunting yesterday. Check out my Instagram stories. You can see Soma and Gray hog hunting. They killed it. They killed it. They destroyed. They didn't kill the hog, but I mean they killed hunting though. They did their thing. They showed out. Yo, that's wild. That's wild as fuck. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Jesus Christ, be careful. You ever heard of the battle rapper Pat Stay? Dope ass dude. He died that way, breaking up a fight. He got stabbed. I think he got machete too. That's wild. That's wild as fuck. That's a wild thing to go through. I'm glad you all good. Yeah, they were hunting. Check out my Instagram stories. You can see it on there. Fire, bro. They they showed out. They showed out. Of all the people who brought dogs yesterday, they was the best dogs out there. My homeboy who dogs who do it all the time. I mean his shit was fire, but Soma and Gray killed it. Check out my Instagram story. You'll see it. They first time doing it. Gray showed out. She showed out. Gray showed out. Soma, of course, he showed out. You know what I mean? Soma. There ain't many dogs like Soma in the world. You know what I'm saying? There ain't many of those in the world. You know what I mean? Soma does man work. He does hog work. He is great in the yard. He's great with the family. He got an off switch. He's calm, but he gets super busy, super powerful, super strong, super smart, super trainable. There ain't many dogs in the world like that dog. There are some dogs who are fire at what they do, but dogs that can do it all and still come home and just be, a good pet at home, still be a good house dog. There ain't many dogs in the world like Soma. And he killed it. But Gray showed out. Gray showed the fuck out yesterday. So Gray ain't here no more. I ended up selling Gray to my homeboy in Florida, and she'll be hunting still. You know what I'm saying? She'll still be active. She's just gonna be, she's actually their personal protection dog, but he's still gonna have her hunting and all that too. But Gray was the star of the show. Soma we did what we expect Soma to do, but Gray was the star of the show. Gray was the star of the show. She killed it out there. But this is who we rolling with going forward for the next 2 years at least. I might get another dog. I might get a dog that's related to my dogs. Soma's niece, Moon's granddaughter. I might do that. Um, but as of right for the next 2 years though, it'll just be Soma. It'll be Soma, these two, and Moon. Again, I might get another dog probably only if it's related to my dogs though. So yeah, if you're on Instagram and you want to see how they did, go check me out on Instagram. Go check out my story on Instagram. Yeah, great showdown and then burnt out on us. Yeah, and the thing is, after I saw what Gray did, I was like, because I had sold her before I went out there. She was already paid for before she went out there. If I had seen her out there before I sold her, she either wouldn't have got sold or their price would have been way higher. You know what I'm saying? Because Gray does man and animal too. You know what I'm saying? And not only did she do the hog, she showed the fuck out. I mean, she was hit that hog while it was running. Boom, hit it, grabbed the ear, pin it. She was no joke. She was no joke. But yeah, she showed out, and then she went to my homeboy. But if I had, like I said, if I had seen that first, I probably either wouldn't have sold her or the price would have been a lot higher. But we gonna run with these dogs here now. Hell yeah, hell yeah. So Gray is like a game bred dog that is just smarter and will bite humans. You know what I'm saying? So on a scale of like 1 to 10, Gray on a human is probably like an 8, Soma's a 10. But on game, Gray is definitely a 10 on game. You know what I'm saying? The difference between her and a game dog, and I know game dog people be sensitive when you say shit like I'm about to say. The difference between her and a game dog is she's much more trainable, much more controllable. She still got that high intense drive. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? She still got that drive to the almost to the point of annoyance. You know what I'm saying? But you can turn her off to an extent, and and you could teach her to do anything. There ain't nothing there. No, wasn't nothing I couldn't teach Ray to do. Sandra, what up? What's happening? But yeah, Gray was like having a game dog. You know what I'm saying? And really, to be honest, that's one of the reasons that Gray ain't here. Cause I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Gray, great dog. But if she was a little bit more like Soma, she would definitely still be here. You know what I'm saying? She would definitely not be going anywhere if she was just a little bit more like Soma. And I'm hoping that one of these puppies are. I'm hoping that one of these puppies are, and I could take it back to Soma. So that's the plan, to kind of get more dogs like Soma. Yeah, that's the plan, is to get more dogs like Soma. And don't get me wrong, Gray still would have been dope to take Soma too. But it's like, okay, what would I do with those puppies? They're gonna be super gamey. You know what I'm saying? Super game dog. Like, what am I gonna do with them? Come on, come on. They're gonna be super game dog like, and I'm just like, what am I gonna do with them? Because I like pack dogs. I like family dogs. You know what I'm saying? I like dogs that can do all of that same work. Someone can hit a hog like your favorite game dog, like your favorite hog dog, and someone can do man work like your favorite personal protection dog. I won't say like a sport dog, because that's a different thing. But but um, if Gray was a little bit more like him and a little less game doggish, again, still a great pet. You know what I'm saying? Still a great family. She can go to she's with the family, and she's gonna thrive there. She's gonna do great there. Hey, get out of there! No, no, come on, get out of there. And she's gonna do great there. But breeding her for me, I didn't want to have to deal with trying to place super gamey, you know what I'm saying, gamey puppies. People who are into that, people who got those kind of like connections, and you know what I'm saying, the time and space, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, unless, and me, I ain't gonna breed her nothing soft. I ain't gonna breed her to nothing that's not aggressive. And I don't, when I say aggressive, I don't mean negative. I mean, you just got to be aggressive enough to handle whatever your business is. You know, a bay dog, yeah, ain't grabbing a pig, but it's still aggressive in its approach. How it acts. And me personally, I need some of that if I'm gonna have a working dog. And for me, I think if I'm trying to place Gray's puppies, these super gamey dogs, I'm either have to find another gamey kind of dog to take her to, or breed her to a soft dog. And I don't want to do either of those things. I let somebody else who wants to do that shit do that. Yeah, Soma. Yeah, no disrespect to sport people. Come on, Soma. No disrespect to sport people, but you know what I'm saying. I like Soma. You know what I'm saying. Soma's really like that. You know what I'm saying. He ain't just trained to do that. He's really like that. You know what I'm saying. And these dogs here are a lot like somebody so far, and that's what I, you know what I'm saying. That's what I want going forward. More dogs like Soma. I don't mean necessarily in the look. I just mean in that personality. You know what I mean? They are so far at this age for the stuff that they're doing. They're really like that for a 3.5 month old dog on the stuff that they're doing. There's still a lot to learn, a lot to see, a lot to put them through. But Soma, you can put so much pressure on Soma, and his mind is still clear. It's like nothing. Soma is in like a walking in the clouds. It don't matter how much pressure you put. He's been put under. He's been put on a lot of pressure with man and yes, animal yesterday. You know what I'm saying? He That was a lot of pressure on him to one stay on the pig. Yeah, I know Soma will. He'll grab a dog, and two to fight, to hold, to you know what I'm saying, to like to dominate. You know what I mean? The dog this and when he's doing man work like bite work, the human ain't really fighting. He ain't in no fight. The human like they'll grab him, toss him, turn him, playing him up against stuff, but that wasn't life or death. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday, that was life or death in someone's eyes. In the human's eyes, we knew that we gonna get him off of the pig and we gonna, you know what I'm saying, let the pig go and blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? But Soma don't know that. You know what I'm saying? It's life or death. And Soma, not only was he winning the fight, he wanted the fight and he was staying in the fight and he planned on staying in that fight. Come on, and he was I mean, there was no wavering. You know what I'm saying? And Gray was the exact same way. There was no waverance. There was no second thought. It was like, "What's up?" You know what I'm saying? "What's up?" And like I said, they got in there, and in their mind, they were winning the whole time, man. They stayed confident when the pig fought back. They stayed confident when there was pressure. They stayed confident when there was other dogs. You know, it was dope to see. It was dope. I took Major too. Major was out there. He didn't get out and go. I didn't let him. I didn't let him mess with no pigs because there was so many dogs out there. Um, but I took him. You know what I'm saying? He heard it all. He smelled it all. You know what I'm saying? And Major is already defensive at 3 months old. They have high prey drive, but to see how defensive they are already, I know a lot of people don't like defensive dogs. I personally do not mind a defensive dog as long as the dog is confident and always going forward. I do not mind a defensive dog. Um, and these dogs are defensive already. These puppies are defensive already, and that's good because so was Soma and so was Moon. But Moon had high prey drive. So did Soma. So do these puppies so far. Um, and and high trainability. So those things tell me that if they have someone's nerve, then I got something. You know what I mean? If they have someone's nerve, then I got something. If they keep just going in the direction that they're going in already, um, they'll make great dogs, and I would be confident in breeding with them if they just keep going in the direction they're going now. And they're going, like I said, they're obviously going to see a lot more pressure before I ever think about breeding them, and it'll probably be at least 2 years, unless I breed Major to some dog outside my yard. Summer, oh, get it, boy, go get it, Summer. Good boy, go get it. Thought you had something else. My bad. Go get it, Summer. Um, it'll be a while before I breed them, but if they just stay going in the direction that they're going, then because they are adapting, they're learning everything super fast. Major is an aggressive dog, which I love. When I say aggressive, I just mean forward moving. He's like always going forward. He ain't never going backwards, and there ain't no thought about it. I mean, and I wouldn't blame him if he thought about it at this age, but so far there ain't no thought about it. But again, he hasn't been under a lot of pressure. I don't let someone really pressure him, and I haven't really. He hasn't even had any harsh corrections from me, other than like verbal, maybe a tap on the nose or something like that. But he hasn't needed it though. You know what I'm saying? A good, easy verbal correction from him, and he listens. He's out of whatever he's doing, and I love that. Um, but if they have someone's nerve as they get older, then that will be an incredible dog. Because Soma is an incredible dog. Um, if I have transferred his nerve into either of those two dogs, it will definitely be an incredible dog. It's gonna be fire. Yeah, Soma, he killed it though. He killed it yesterday. I might get Moon out there sometime soon. might get booed out there sometime soon. Um, yeah, it's just these two puppies now. Yeah, it's just these two, and these two are staying. I might get another puppy, but it'll be related to them. I'm not sure, but I don't know. But yeah, it's just these two. Yeah, yeah, and I love a dog that defends itself too. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong. If if a Chihuahua, let's say a pug runs from a German Shepherd, I'm not really mad at that pug. You know what I'm saying? That's defending himself. That's smart enough to, you know what I'm saying? You know, but the kind of dogs that I have and the kind of dogs that I built, um, at the very least, the dog gotta stand up for himself. He ain't gotta go. He ain't gotta go um, looking for fights, but he gotta stand up for himself. Yeah, I see that. I see dogs tearing each other up all the time. That shit is crazy to see in real life, though. You know what I'm saying? When you see it on the internet or on TV or something like that, when you see it in real life and you can see it, hear it, feel it, you know this dog about to die or get shredded. You know, but Major did great in the car too. We did all the puppies did actually. So Major did great in the car. Soma and Gray did so good that one of the guys that was out on the hunt with us, he ended up getting um, a puppy from me. He got one of these puppies' brother. He got Superman. But we did 10 hours in the car, and the puppies killed it. They just in the cage chilling, not a sound. Let them out when we stopped. They run around, do their thing, call them back. They hop right back in the cage. No questions, no nothing. I left the hunt for about 7 hours yesterday. Left them in the hotel. Left Hubbard at the hotel. When I got back, she was chilling, no problem, no nothing. I love that about these dogs already. They are so easy. Damn, that's crazy. Damn, damn. That Chihuahua lucky to be alive. My brother had a three-legged pit bull. Not a pit bull. It was a three-legged bully. Some kind of bully mix or something like that. But it was definitely like a bulldog type dog, and it had 3 legs. And people always used to think that dog was nice and sweet and shit. And that dog was killing everything in his town because people would walk their dogs right up to it and it would kill people. People would be like, "Oh, your dog got 3 legs. I'm gonna go pet it." That dog would fuck them up. They had to put it to sleep. The three-legged dogs are still dogs. They'll still tear shit up. And yeah, the puppies, they've been so easy. I'm gonna start formally doing some like sit and stuff like that this week with them, um, since it's just them now. But everything else. Like all of our natural cues just come in when I call them. They know I kind of point to the cage. They jump right up in the car, hop in it. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. I ain't even got to say nothing to them yet. Now. You know what I'm saying? Point to the cage. They jump right up, hop in it, lay down, sleep for the next 5 hours. Tonight they are so one of them's gonna get this front cage and one of them's gonna get that back cage. I'm not sure if I want to put I'm not sure if I want to put Major or Hubble next to Soma. I think Major just so they can kind of like bond next to each other and maybe it'll keep the chances of like something happening as they get older down. Um, but uh, but Major does like to play fight through the fence, and I don't want that shit turning into something else as Major gets older. I'd rather him be doing that shit with um, Hubble. Yeah, not sober. It's just play, but that kind of stuff turns into a yard accident. Moon's getting better with the puppies out here too. This is how I can tell if my dogs are starting to accept the other dogs. Moon out here laying down in the middle of the yard while the puppies are out here. She wouldn't really do that because she want to do something to them. So what she would do is just stay over there by the door so she wouldn't get in trouble. But her being out here is like, oh, okay, I'll come and hang out with the puppies. They stay in Moon. They're not going nowhere. You gotta chill. The other one is Hubble. Yeah, Major does have like aura, man. He Major knows Major he used to walk around the yard like before when I had all 10 puppies. He walked around like he knew he was staying. He was like, y'all leaving, I ain't leaving. You know what I'm saying? I can do whatever I want here. He do got aura, man. That dog is something. That puppy something. But Hubble's fire too. Hubble's fire too. Hubble wins all the fights. Anytime she's in a fight, the whole time I had her, Hubble is 25-0 on my yard with the other puppies. She's dope too. And she's just as defensive. I loved it. I saw it yesterday. They came to pick up a puppy from me, and they kind of like ran up on us and Hubble. I mean, at the end of her leash, she's ready to go. And I said, hold on. I said, go back around the corner and just come and do what y'all did again. So this time, when they went around the corner, Hubble and Major, they kind of like watched them go around, their ears up. They at the end of the leash. So this time they came back around the corner. They did it again. The dogs went crazy. I was like, go back and just walk. You know what I'm saying? Just walk up normal. You know what I'm saying? They went back and walked up normal, and the dogs were still barking, still going crazy. I was like, yeah, that's what's up. But yeah, y'all these are the dogs y'all will watch grow for the next 2 years, unless something happens. But I'm pretty sure Major will stay unless something changes. You know what I'm saying? I get something that I just have to have. But Major's pretty solidified. He's staying. See, Moon want to run over there and play with. Hey, good girl. What you doing? Why you run over there then, Moon? If you don't want to play with them, they will get ready to pick up a stick, and Moon went to go like play with the stick too. You can see her hair is up now as they follow her, but she knows better. Good girl. Good girl. You better not. Good girl. But sometimes you just gotta let the puppies just learn to leave her alone. You see her hair is up. Cause Moon she ain't gonna roll him over. She's just gonna snap at him, and she might get his ear or something like that. But see, hey. Major's doing too much because and when me holding Moon back kind of gives Major a little bit of confidence. Like, oh, I'm gonna jump on her and play with her, and that ain't gonna go, boy. Not right now. Not today. Maybe sometime, but not today. What you got, Summer? You see Major kind of watching her a little bit more. He thinks he can go play with her because she didn't grab his ass just now. Major, no! Get your ass over here. Major, hey, come on. See stuff like that even right now. Him coming back, him understanding that whatever he's doing, I want him to stop doing, and him coming. There ain't no formal word. It's just kind of just cues, just energy, kind of like he hears my voice, my tone. He don't really recognize the words. Hey, Summer don't want to share this stick. You better leave her alone. It's a new day, puppies. I ain't treating y'all like babies no more. Gray was here to treat them like babies. Anybody here to baby you no more, Major? Hey, you better leave her alone. Hey, send me some of that shit, Pink Swisher. Send me that shit. This is Major thinking he could test everybody, so he's looking at Soma. Okay, good. He got distracted. So Soma growling, and Major just gonna stare at him to see, how much he can get away with. Looking at the stick, he knows someone don't want him to have a stick. He's trying to see where he can grab it. That's the Apollo in him. Apollo was like that. Apollo thought she could whoop everybody. But you know better, don't you, Major? You didn't take your ass over there, did you? Hey, no. Major, come on. Major, come on. Major, come here. Hey, boy. Come on. Come here, boy. Boy. Mm-mm. Hell yeah, they think they got space. They got space now. They can do what they want to now. Nah, nah, nah. It's time for the real world. See, Major keep trying to fuck with Soba. This right here, sitting right in front of him, which is him trying to test the boundaries. And I'm okay with that because I'm out here, but also because I just trust that someone ain't gonna really. Someone might snap at him, but he ain't gonna really do nothing to him. And I know someone's personality already. I've seen it too many times, and like I know how this is gonna go. He's just gonna eventually they'll be best friends. How long that'll last, we'll see. But see, he's already letting him in, letting him touch it. And what's his name? Just everything you just seen Major do, Major was gonna do from the jump. He was gonna roll over and play and kind of roll over his way into getting the stick, even though someone told him I don't want to share the stick. But he's got the stick anyway. And that's how Apollo was. Apollo was the same way. What's up, boo? Nah. I ain't playing with you right now. Good boy. Now Major has to stick to himself. That was all by design. That was not an accident. He outsmarted you, Soba. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off of here. I'll get with y'all next time. Yeah, they learning dog language fast. I'll get with y'all next time though.